Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Hey Jon. I jabber opportunities nonstop, and we are seeing Bitcoin and Dogecoin take a beating. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out some charts, huh? Pulling back for about 6 whole days now. You're seeing right here a new moon near my cursor. Usually, when you see a new moon, that is indicative of a new bear trend. And if you see a full moon, well, that is indicative of a short-term bull trend. So currently we are on the new moon, so we're seeing a bear trend here. Now, I am seeing a head and shoulders on the daily chart for Bitcoin. Check it out. Head and shoulders, okay? This is a typical head and shoulders pattern here. All right, so we've seen that bounce back up. The only question now is that if we get back to 40K again, right, that usually means that if we get around there and if we break down and get rejected again, that means we could potentially break down below the previous low of around 30,000 Bitcoins. If that happens, then that means that we have seen the completion of the head and shoulders play, and currently we are seeing a death cross on the Bitcoin chart where the 50 is below the 200. That is what technical traders call a death cross. And from what I've seen in the past here, whenever we see a death cross, we usually see about a 50 to 60% decrease in the Bitcoin price. This time, I don't think we will see that same 50 to 60% decrease. I mean, could it happen? Absolutely. But the reason why I don't think it's likely to happen is because this time around, the news is different and the fundamentals are different for Bitcoin. We finally have institutional money. We have countries accepting Bitcoin. So, like I said, I mean, obviously these news are different from every other news outlet there is, but in my opinion, these news and these new fundamentals do not warrant a 50 to 60% decrease in the Bitcoin price. However, though, can I see 30%, 25%? Absolutely. So let's see what that looks like if we see a 30% decrease, right? So if we see a 30% decrease, let's see what that looks like here. All right. So if we see a 30% decrease from the 29K or 30K line get broken, then that means we could potentially dip to about 20,478 Bitcoins. And that actually makes sense actually because the next support on Bitcoin is around $20,000. So I could see us going there. Do I want it? Absolutely not. But could it happen? I would say it's quite possible. As you can see on Bitcoin, we have been trading sideways since May 19th of 2021 up to today. The range has been around 30,229 all the way up to 41K. And every time we got around to the top, we got rejected and we got pulled back. And every time we get to the bottom here, we bounce back up. So we've been trading in a range for, I would say, a good 4 weeks now. The only question is this going to be a consolidation or will this be confirmation of the head and shoulders? Well, the only thing we can do is wait and see for the most part. But currently, I don't really see any news catalysts coming out to propel us to the upside. I have seen plenty of negative news catalysts, plenty of FUD, however. So just be aware of that. And as they say here, right? Well, at least what I say, these are Black Friday sales. And I don't think cryptocurrency is going anywhere in the long term. So if you're investing for the next year, 2 years, 10 years, honestly, anything you buy today will be worth that much more in 5, 10 years, or even a year from now. Obviously, this is not financial advice or guarantee. It's just my opinion. So for me, I will continue to buy those dips. Let's go ahead and cover Dogecoin now and see what's going on. Alrighty then. So let's see what is Dogecoin doing. Well, Dogecoin was trading at the top today at about 28.2, the low is 21.1. And in my previous live stream, I was saying, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we could potentially do a flash crash to about 22.45. That is one of my support lines I drew here. And as you know, if you watch my live streams, I've been calling this out for some time now. Now, is it a guarantee? No, but it did happen though. And I said this weekend, right, with a NASCAR Dogecoin car here, it could be a potential flash crash up or a flash crash down. And I explained the rationale behind it. The rationale was, if the NASCAR spring race vehicle that's plastered with Dogecoin all over it, if they get on podium and they can win, right? Everybody likes to buy a winner. And the opposite is true. If Dogecoin spring race car does not finish, does not get podium, etc., well, in this case here, the car crashed. And well, I said if that happens, people like to sell a loser, and well, we're seeing that right now. But of course, as we know, Dogecoin follows Bitcoins, but not to a T though. Lately we've been seeing a discrepancy in terms of the price here between Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Yes, the chart looks similar, but overall though, we're seeing a big hesitation on Dogecoin. When Bitcoin goes up, we see hesitation going up. When Bitcoin goes down, we see Dogecoin see a little bit of a hesitation, and then it pulls back significantly. So it looks like Dogecoin is sort of beating to their own drum in a sense, but overall though, they still follow it. I mean, what by it I mean Bitcoin. And the thing to note here is that, well, Dogecoin is trading at a very low volume. So when you see low volume trades, well, you're going to see easy market manipulation here. And Dogecoin does very well when there's tons of volume and tons of liquidity. For example, Apple and Tesla here, right? Every day there are tons of day traders. So what does that mean? What that means is that even though Apple and Tesla are very big stocks here, right, and they get plenty of trades every single day, so what that means is that if someone has a big sale, right, I'm gonna sell like a million shares or whatever here, right, that means these day traders are willing to buy it up. So you won't see as much market fluctuation due to that, because there are tons of buyers ready to buy and there are tons of sellers ready to sell. However, though, in a Dogecoin case here, we're seeing low volume here. So when you see a big sell here, right, well, that means the attention isn't in Dogecoin. So it's not as easy for the people to come in and buy it up. So when you see a big sell, you see a huge price decrease. Now, the same thing applies to Dogecoin, right? If someone buys it big and there isn't enough sellers, well, guess what? It goes up really quick as well. But so far with Dogecoin, the pattern is that when you see low volume, you see pullbacks. It's just that simple. It's unfortunate, but it be what it be. And also, I want to reiterate something real quick here. All right. Here we go. Okay. So you see on this hourly chart here, in my previous live stream, I was saying, hey, you know what? The last time we did a pattern like this here, right, where we just pretty much traded on the downward channel. Well, by channel, I mean the downward line here, right? The last time that happened a few weeks ago, we saw a flash crash following it. And guess what? We are seeing the exact same thing play out, and we are seeing the exact same thing play out right now. So let's go to the forward chart here. Okay. So the forward chart is very evident here, right? Let's see. Let's see how many days it did that. Let's see. One. Let's see. Okay. So Dogecoin pretty much traded on the downward trend for 5 days and 20 hours, and then we saw a flash crash. In the previous session, where we saw a similar pattern just unfold, I believe he traded for me 3 to 4 days. and then we saw a flash crash. So as they say, history doesn't repeat, but it sure rhymes, right? In this case, it sure is rhyming. Just a different pattern for a different day, but very similar though. So to me, what does it mean here? Currently we're at 22 cents here, okay? And for Dogecoin, this is the head and shoulders line here for Dogecoin, okay? So if Dogecoin breaks through 22.64 and that support line is gone, well, this means that for Dogecoin, this is your head and shoulders play here, all right? Okay, that means that if that happens, then we may be saying hello to 14 cents. And so if you're a Dogecoin bull, you better start praying. I know I will. I'm gonna start my bed and start praying. Please, Dogecoin, don't go below 22.7. Yes, I am resorting to praying. I already laugh because when you trade stocks or cryptocurrencies, you have to have a sense of humor. If you don't, you get stressed out and make foolish trades and foolish decisions. Right now, in my opinion, not financial advice here, but this is FUD, okay? You're gonna see tons of news articles coming out saying, oh my God, go buy this instead of Dogecoin and blah, 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 okay? If you believe in Dogecoin long-term, such as me, you know what? Tune it all out and just continue to buy the dips. That's what I'll be doing, so. $50 of free Bitcoins, go down to my link down below for BlockFi, all right? If you want to get 2 free stocks courtesy of WEBULL, link down below my description. All you have to do is deposit $100 and I will catch you all on the next one. Take care and goodbye.